you had, you're still wishing to represent yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You've asked for an investigator and I thought I had that ordered, just,
You did.
but I don't,
Well, I'm Judge,
Thursday.
has someone been in contact with you?
I have it. This was the day that I was supposed to get the side counsel as well as meet the investigator or get the information for the investigator.
Who did I name as your, standby?
You didn't. Today was the day that we named.
John West.
Is it,
And John is out today, Judge.
what are you doing? Have you talked to John West
No, I
yet?
haven't.
Okay, he's out. He was out today. That's the problem, but he's been assigned to help you. I'm gonna ask him to, go by and see, please ask John to go see, Mr. Ardoin as soon as he can. His name is John West. He's a very good lawyer, a very nice man, and a very competent man. He'll go over with you what that means on standby counsel and what he does. But he still has to go over with you to make sure that, because you're held accountable to doing the things right. And a lot of times people who aren't doing this every day don't get it right. And that works against you. I mean, you're not punished, but are disadvantaged. And when there's a doubt about anything during the course of any procedures or steps in this case, including at trial, you are allowed to refer to him and gets, like your lifeline. You phone a friend to help. Just, you're going to be held accountable. As you represent yourself, you're going to have to know the law, the procedure, the rules of evidence. I help write the rules of evidence. So this court expects people to follow them. And if you don't, then you have a disadvantage. So he's a very competent man.
Judge, I want to say that Ellie has already obtained the investigator and
Let's see if she's in the back. She's kind of a whole lot.
Keeps talking about the investigator, but it doesn't name who it is. See, I granted an investigator for Mr. Reynolds last year in September.
That was after I moved forward as pro se.
But if
He never acted. You granted 2,500.
Investigator. on
Get the
Mr.
list.
Ardoin.
We had discussed wanting possibly the lady who did foreman for Burbank. They gave me her information. It's a cell phone and a name, but
Who
I
is it?
did not reach out to her. I handed it, I think Lacey just handed it to you.
Okay, we'll give him, look, well,
He can't, that's just it. I don't know how, should I give it to John and have John?
No, please.
don't talk about it. No, let me make the decision. So, no, I need to tell her what I'm gonna do first.
Okay,
I need to talk to her directly, tell her what the plan is, so she's not in the dark.
so she knows how to communicate
Yeah.
with her
Yeah.
client.
But what is her name?
I don't know, you have a piece of paper that Lacey handed you just a little bit ago.
Oh,
It's an email from
the one who
Bank's
handles
office.
Clayton
It's an
Foreman?
email. It's just a white sheet of paper. It looks like an email right there on top. Turn that over, maybe. You did just hand it, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda.
Yeah, she is local and that was an issue. I wanted to make sure it was something, but I will,
She handled a very
yeah, that was a hard one.
prominent case in this county. She was in on that. That was televised by national television.
But I know she did none of the change. We got
Yeah. Look, that's gonna be her. So when she comes to see you,
What's that?
Brenna, yeah, that's the way I do my ends.
Brenda
Okay.
Hansen.
Brenna Hansen. Hansen, yeah, Hansen.
She was the investigator and I got the order.
So I'll call her right after this. Okay,
Okay.
hold that one for me
It's the rest
and
of
we'll
it.
get that
And the paper.
over. Okay, what else do we need to do? That's,
Judge, today I gave Mr. Ardwan a a pretrial notice with the information that he requested. I also filed that notice and noted that it was delivered by hand delivery here in court today. The other thing, Judge, and I've tried to run this down for Mr. Ardoin at his request. He needs to be able to conduct legal research
Say that
and
again.
he needs to be able to conduct legal research. And I'm not sure he has access to what he's needing at the jail. And I'm not sure how to facilitate that.
What do you need?
Well, they have, I think it's case text or whatever. There's a kiosk that they use, but being my housing, the housing that I'm assigned, I'm only allowed hours a day, but it's not for that. So if, I don't know, they make some kind of.
All of their
means or something.
and this is Captain Ponder at the jail, I think would be the person that would know the most about this.
Ponder?
Is that fair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Morris.
Okay. And so what Mr. Ardwan has explained to me is that all of the legal research at the jail is digital. And because of where he is housed, he is not able to access the kiosk that has this digital information.
A tablet, they have tablets also.
Right.
It has to be approved for it to be provided for me where I can use the tablet to conduct my legal research.
I'll call them, look into and find out what the deal is on that. We've never had an issue before. They've always been working with folks. I don't know what the.
No, they had rolling kiosks, but something's been wrong with them since Captain Miller's no longer there, and they haven't had anyone to fix those, and they said it'd be a while before it'd be fixed. So those are not being able.
Oh, you can't. So it comes to you.
They had those, but something wrong with those. I think so I don't know what the issue is, but the captain that was over that, Captain Miller, has retired.
Yeah,
but
Bruce
they haven't
Minner.
had anyone to fix those.
And
So
Bruce Minner did retire recently. So, I mean,
So
what he's saying matches up and he knows the people that I know that
Okay.
are in charge of that. So
Give them a call here in a little bit to try to get that worked out.
appreciate it. As far as the standby, Counsel John West is, there's no way I can get anyone else other than him.
No, you don't get to choose
I don't
me.
choose.
You get a competent counsel. That's him. I don't know why you would think he's not, because he's a very competent man.
I'm sure.
And if it's the talk in the jail, they don't know what they're talking
I
about.
don't listen to that.
Good. That's in your best interest. Because I seldom find anything intellectual coming from some of those folks.
So do I.
Well, you sound like you're
Competent.
way ahead of me there. Okay. Yes, sir. But he's a good man. He's a competent man. That's who I have on my team of indigent representation. They're good, competent people.
He was the first one that was available on the wheel.
I get to choose who it is. He's not on that wheel like that. He's a public defender.
Right.
They are the public defenders or who I sign. There's just a small group of them and those are my choices
Okay.
that help. The others they're competent people. They're all competent people. But I have 3 or 4 on each district judge has 3 or 4 that we get to choose. That's who I choose.
One that's good. She's already aware of the being granted the sum. I just called her. She's already aware of everything.
I know. I hadn't even talked to her. I'm going to talk to her in a little bit. I hadn't even talked to her about it. I'm just giving you that information. Somebody shows up, says, I'm your investigator. That's who it's going to be. So you'll be free to, it won't be somebody who's trying to get information from you or something unobtrusively or improperly. She's going to be the one assigned to do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks. What else? Anything else right now?
are you still needing to review more media?
Yes, I did that day. I guess because of how long it took for it to come down there, I didn't really get to view any of it. Very small.
Well, the next time we do not have a docket where people are occupying that room, we'll make sure to arrange.
That one
to
back in
bring-
2 weeks to see where we are on things. To make sure that everything's running right.
Okay.
Or review, okay?
Yes, I can stick it on, Jay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
David, you got some things, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Today, but we've received a new offer. Do you want to take your new offer or do you want to?
Can you give me that name of the investigator again? I'll give you what you just. Thank you.
Okay, he'll take the offer. He hasn't signed up yet, Judge, though.
Okay, get him signed up, please.
Yes, sir.
Your Frazier
Dior Frazier, Judge, is.
yeah, just have a seat. He'll get with you in a minute and sign this up. Thank you.
Try to get a contract where she agrees to do certain things, the
The case will be
case will be
dismissed.
dismissed. Yes,
Well,
sir.
that's, you give him some time to work that out. Okay, we'll give you another week. Thank you, ma'am. Next is Kaylor Maldonado.
Or do you want to say?
Aggravated robbery. What's the deal? What's the deal?
Well, it's basically it's a cap. The offer is a cap. In which it'll be up to the court to decide.
Let me talk about this with you so you understand fully. Sir, how old are you?
18, sir.
You're 18.
Yes, sir.
All right. In 24 CR 2392, here's the indictment that the grand jury handed up. It alleges that on or about November 2nd, 2024, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the first degree felony of robbery with the use or exhibition of a firearm. Do you understand what you were charged with? If convicted of this, you are looking at even 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds. You are looking at, if convicted, no less than 5 nor more than 99 years confinement in prison or life imprisonment. And a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand what the statute states? There are, what's the offer that's been?
The offer was been 12 years cap, Your Honor. Mr. Maldonado has no criminal history.
Okay.
No prior felony convictions.
It's called a cap, and a lot of people don't understand what that means. These are options for the court to decide. If it's 12 years in a cap, this is the cap means that's the worst that can happen. But the court has the discretion of, in this case, no less than 5 nor more than 12 years, not life, not anything more than 12. Also, the court has the option of placing you on a form of probation, which is called deferred or unadjudicated probation, where you would not be found guilty. You can't get regular probation, which is the other form of probation, from a judge when you have a firearm used in the commission of a deadly weapon is used in the commission of crime. So the statute does not allow that. Now, a jury could consider it if you are eligible, but just eligibility for probation does not grant it. And that would be a form of probation where you are found guilty the rest of your life of a felony, and you just would have a limitation on how much prison, if any, you would stay. But even in regular probations, this court sets, if you were granted probation, and they could also sentence you up to life imprisonment, that there would be no cap for a jury. The jury has the full discretion up to the full statutory limits. Conditions of probation are set by the court, and I would monitor the difference in regular probation. If you failed, your probation could be revoked and you could be sentenced up to 10 years in prison. Not life, but up to 10 years. In deferred or unadjudicated probation, you're not found guilty, so you don't have a record, so long as you follow the terms and conditions of probation. And you've been sitting here, these terms and conditions of probation are just the same things I have to follow. I mean, it's the first one says don't commit a crime. That's me. Can you imagine what would happen to me if I committed a crime? I'd lose everything. And then other things that are good about curfews, you're not out and about at nights where people get in trouble. It's to help you fix the mess and to have good habits and get through probation without being revoked. if you failed, your probation could be revoked in deferred or unadjudicated probation that this court has the option for, not regular, but the court can do deferred. And then you could be found guilty and sentenced up to the full range of punishment. And people have to make decisions when this occurs because it keeps you in, it keeps you from having a conviction which follows you the rest of your life. Even regular probation in front of a jury follows you the rest of your life. Closes doors of opportunity. People have to think about this option of a cap because number one, there's a limit to what the court would assess. I can't go above that if it were sent, if you agree for me to do it. But also I have the option of placing you on deferred or unadjudicated probation, which is really what everybody charged with crimes in this court really want. But the decision, you're grown up now, and the decision is going to be left with you. It's your life. You have to decide what direction. Now, you're presumed innocent unless you're found guilty. That's a presumption. Right now, if somebody asks you, you don't want to say you're guilty, you're presumed innocent. But most cases in this court are disposed of without jury trials. You see what we do. We get pleas. Most 90-something% of the cases are disposed of by agreements where people generally feel as though they can handle the probation and they can take it and they can move on with their life. We have a 92% success rate in probation. The national average is about 70 or 75. We take care of our probationers. We're real proud of that because we're like one of the best in productivity for getting people who make a mistake, fix their mistake, and do better. You got to think of all of this. But it's your life. And all we can do is give you information so you can make an informed choice. This is important. I'm going to give you a week to think about it. All right. Do you live with your parents?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Or you trust them?
Yes, sir.
Talk it over with them and see what they have to say. But we'll be back. You got a week to decide which direction you want to head in, but you have a right to a jury trial. But he'll tell you what the success rate is for jury trials here for defendants. And you got to think long and hard about this, but I'm not trying to tell you. So, people get acquitted here too. They get acquitted. But more often than not, they're not by juries. And juries do good things. They're wise people. They listen. They think. They're very considerate of their jobs, but they're also concerned about the criminality. This is our county, and we want this to be the safest county we can make it. And people make mistakes. Even it's how you deal with your mistake is the real test of whether your character is good or not. So, you trust your parents? Good. They're good people. Then talk it over with them, and I'm sure, like me being a parent, I love my children. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to my children, but I would want them to make a wise choice because this is life deciding one way or the other. And anyway, that is what I'm going to tell you. Please heed that advice, and we'll have you back in a week. Okay.
That's fine.
And then you make a decision. Okay. Get a resetting site. Thank you. And you're Cody Parker. Mr. Parker, as you know, you're charged with a state jail felony with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. This kind of thing is fixable. What are you going to do?
Judge, I think we'll dispose of it. I need a little bit more time to talk to the DA. I think I have an offer, but I can't find out which DA it was because
Really?
it's not.
It's a mystery, huh?
Well, it's not shown on the docket and I don't have.
Who's it showing?
It's mine, Your Honor.
It's Mr. Boyd,
Mr. Boyd, okay. And if we could have like,
who claims to be a most reasonable person.
if we could have a week or two, then I could probably.
2 weeks good for you? Is that gonna be good?
That's good.
We're not here in 2 weeks.
Do
There's a theory.
1 week with everybody else?
That's fine, yes.
1 week. Okay, all right, okay. Thank you, sir. Get a reset. Deanna Preston,
Okay.
Deanna Preston, come forward, please. And this,
I don't know how that's.
as you know, you are charged with the state jail felony of theft of property. Hold on for just a second.